Shalom family, as always, Toda Abakia Yom Chemla, and thank you for tuning in to Tactics of Radi again. So today we're going to be talking about my grip and some other stuff. My grip is a little unorthodox, but it starts off standard. I'm right-handed, so I hold the gun with my right hand. High tight grip, as you can see just from the video or from the camera, that my hand is pretty tight on this gun. You know, my knuckles are kind of being stretched. My fingers, you know, there's not too much give in this hand. My grip, I use the pad of my finger, the middle pad of my finger, to hold the grip, and then my left hand, my support hand, I use my 3 fingers here to line up with the grooves, but I don't go like this. You'll see a lot of people, they'll shoot like this. For me, I found it more comfortable that I have my support hands right here and my pointer finger using the trigger guard as kind of a brace in a way. And it's kind of like an anchor that holds a lot of the weight. Not too much weight, but it's a big supporting part of my shooting stance, my shooting grip. This thing, I don't know why I do it, but it's helped me out a lot. And I don't know, maybe for people with bigger hands, if you try it, it might help you out. But that's my grip. Everything is tight. There's no air. The only part where you can really see the gun is this back corner right here. Everything else is taken up by my hands. There is nothing inside my hands that's not touching the gun except for that little piece right there, but that's not gonna matter. When you're gripping a gun, you want to make sure that you're gripping high. For new shooters, I'm sure there's new shooters who are watching my channel or people who've never fired. You want to grip high. Why? Because of the recoil. When this comes back, this is going to be kicking you back with, it's going to have gunpowder in it. And that gunpowder is going straight forward or wherever the barrel is pointed. And it's going to go straight back very fast. And if you notice, if I'm relaxing my grip right now and I push straight back, you see how it goes up. It's because that wrist is acting like a lever mechanism for the gun to go back. But when you have everything high and you're locked in, now it's like a spring. Your arm, your hand is like a spring, and all that weight or all that force is just going straight back to your arms. So if I'm standing like this and I shoot and the recoil comes back, all you're gonna see is just jolts in my arms as I shoot. And that'll negate recoil problem if anybody ever has that. So high grip, because you want your hand to be where the force is, so that way it's all coming straight back. People who have their hand like this, low grip, this little groove right here, you're giving that space for the gun to transfer energy. So now it's not only coming from here, it's coming from all right here. You want to take up as much as that as possible. But yeah, that's my grip. Why airsoft gun? Well, you can do a lot of stuff with the airsoft gun. It's cheap BBs. Mine is CO2 powered. Target practice in the backyard or wherever you want to go, because it's not illegal to have one of these. Now, I'm not just saying carry this around, you know, in wide populated areas, because that would just be foolish. But you can you could bring this about anywhere and you're not going to get in trouble if you're being responsible. You can do your target practice drills, treat it as your real firearm, and that's going to give you a lot more training experience that will transfer over to your real firearm. If you look up videos, airsoft does translate to real life shooting. Also, for new shooters, getting an airsoft gun, high quality one. This one is about 60 bucks. It's not the worst, it's not the best, but it does have the CO2 blowback action. So it is going to give you that realistic feel. You know, you have your magazine release, you have your trigger, you have your safety, you have your slide lock on this side. Doing all that, getting familiar with the gun, it's going to make you more confident. When you have more confidence, you do better in general. For a person that doesn't have too much confidence, they might second guess themselves on stuff. But like a pro chess player, if they already know what kind of opening that they're going to start off, okay, I'm going to move here, then I'm going to move here, and I'm going to move here, they move that, you're going to be a lot better off and have a slight advantage over the opponent if they're sitting there still thinking about their first move. So it's good to get that manual of arms. Highly recommend an airsoft gun. Now, the second part to training that you can do is with a real firearm. This is a Smith & Wesson SD9. It's nothing fancy. It's probably one of the cheapest 9mm you can get. You know, if it's a good day, I got this for a pretty good deal. But this right here, especially with the prices of ammo right now, I don't want to go to the range. I don't want to waste, you know, my ammo and have to pay $45 for a box of 50 rounds. It doesn't make sense. I'd rather save my ammo for if I need it, or if something important comes up or a family member needs it. I'd rather have that supply on hand rather than use that at the range and just have a small supply for myself. So with the ammo prices right now, these are really good alternatives to keep that practice in without, you know, sacrificing your financial status. The gun is clear. There's nothing in it. No magazine currently. All I have is this little laser, and it's called iTarget. I'm pretty sure you could find a knockoff version, but it's a little laser that fits into your gun. Every time you shoot, it'll give off one of those lasers. You can see where you're hitting. And how you install it, all you do, you just slide it into your pistol of whatever caliber and make sure that the rubber plate where the pressure switch is at is facing the striker. Pretty simple. So put it in the gun. No ammo. The gun is clear. It's safe to fire. So I don't have to cock it fully back, but if you want to, you can. With a real firearm, it's gonna slide lock. If you don't want to deal with that, some firearms you can just barely pull it back in. Okay, but anyway, so with this is good because when a lot of people first go to the range, they'll shoot really good their first shot, and their second shot they'll be all over the place. Well, with this, it's going to train you to prioritize how you're pulling the trigger and how you're aligning your sights rather than focusing on the recoil. And that subconscious repetitive practices will make it to when you lift up the gun, all you're focused on is that sight alignment and where's my grip, my trigger. You're no longer worrying about recoil because you want to make sure that that shot hits its target. Like if I aim at this lamp here and I shoot, I don't know if you could see, but it was pretty quick. I'll do it again. And I mean, the lamp is pretty big, but those were some decent shots. It was right on target. Actually, I'll shoot that little gold light bulb right there. Just quick turn, shoot. Oh, you probably wouldn't have been able to see that, but I hit it. Um, just practicing with this, you do have to recock it every single time. But it's a very good tool. Takes 50 bucks or less. You might be able to find it less. 50 bucks or less. And you have a very good training device at your hands. You can set up targets around the house and room clear. We're gonna go into some room clearing in another video, but I just wanted to get this one out. For people that are on a budget right now who don't want to go to the range, or who are trying to hone in their skills during this whole whatever, this madness thing, I don't know what to call it, honing your skills for the time when you'll need it. These are some good ideas for you. Eye target, little laser, and airsoft gun. Those will really help you out. Also, if you have a partner, I would link up with a partner. There's no better training than live training. And live training doesn't have to be with real ammunition. If both of you guys have a BB gun or a airsoft gun, Nerf gun even, I got these two Nerf guns right here. It's only a one shot, but you could train with a child. I train with my wife with these. You know, we play around with these, and we have a lot of fun, but also we learn a lot from it, because obviously you don't want to get hit. That's the whole point of you training. You want to be able to hit without getting hit. But those are 10 bucks a piece at Walmart. Two Nerf guns, 10 bucks a piece. You got unlimited practice time right there if you have a partner. It's so much easier with a partner. But to wrap up the video real quick, just going over everything again. My grip, my unorthodox grip, even with this tack light on here, I still have a tendency to raise my finger up and just use that little piece of trigger guard. Try it out, see if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, everybody has their own way of doing things. No way is the only way. I just want to stress that. Some people are farmers, some people are house builders, some people are carpenters, some people are scientists, some people are doctors. Everybody has their own niche. So do what works best for you. But other than the grip, yeah, I just wanted to talk about some inexpensive training items that you can use for your handgun. Or I put this in my rifle. I have a 9mm rifle. I put this in my rifle. I train with my rifle around the house too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I probably missed some stuff, but as always, I freestyle my stuff, my videos. But I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.